Welcome back, Geminis. Before we get into your first guided messages, I do want to go ahead and point out your synchronicities, also known as your angel numbers. You have 9, 9 and 8, 8. You also have 8, 9, 10. So make sure you're doing your own research to figure out exactly what these numbers mean for you, okay? So, Geminis, you guys have a lot going on, okay? However, I feel like most of this is going on within yourself internally. So, I feel like a lot of you guys may be up in your head, especially if you are going over an old situation over and over and over again in your mind. With that being said, I do feel like there is someone new around you. I do feel like this person is trying to get to know you on a deeper level. However, right now, a lot of you guys may be blocked mentally, physically, and emotionally because right now you are actually like shedding your old skin. I feel like a lot of you guys are going through some sort of spiritual awakening where you are letting go of past conditioning, belief systems that no longer serve your highest good, and whatever it is that you may be holding on to from past experiences or relationships. I do feel like a lot of you guys are working towards like a major breakthrough. Understand that divine blessings are coming in. However, at this time, your guides are advising you to trust your journey. A lot of you guys are dealing with doubting yourself, doubting past decisions or actions that you may have made. This can also be the energy of someone who you recently ended things with. With that being said, I do feel like you guys are closing out a lot of chapters in your life, and I do feel like you guys are working towards some sort of new beginning. With that being said, I feel like you guys are still going over old scenarios in your head. I do feel like you guys will be receiving news from old friends or old people from the past who are looking to wrap up like loose ends with you. I see a lot of you guys signing new contracts or paperwork that has to do with possibly like a creative project, or maybe some of you guys are relocating. So maybe you're signing contracts to a new home or a new apartment, a new car, something of that nature. I feel like a lot of you guys are having a hard time with putting an ending to an old situation. Like, I do feel like you guys may be having a hard time like finding peace within yourself. I feel like this is the case because of how things may have ended. I feel like maybe you didn't receive the type of closure or answers that you were looking for. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you did pour a lot of yourself into this individual or this relationship. I feel like a lot of you guys gave a lot of yourself. I feel like you may have nurtured this individual or this situation. You felt like there was a spiritual connection between you two. I feel like you were very patient, very understanding, very accepting of this person, and even protective over this individual as well. However, after opening up to this person or getting to know this person on a deeper level, you may have discovered that they weren't being as honest as you were with them to you. I do feel like, with that being said, a lot of you guys are avoiding confronting this person about something, or maybe they're not willing to face you. Maybe they're not willing to like answer your phone calls, your text messages. I feel like they may be avoiding you for some reason. They may even be using work as an excuse. They may have even started some sort of argument with you in order to get out of actually answering your questions or seeing you face to face. I do feel like, although you may be in a dark space about how things may have ended between you two, I do feel like this too shall pass. Remember that this is all part of life cycles, and this is just an experience that you had to go through in order to evolve spiritually. I do feel like the Most High gives its hardest battles to its strongest soldiers, and that you are being prepared for something better. You just have to remain patient, remain in faith, and go within and plan your next step. I do feel like a lot of you guys are internalizing a lot of stress, which is causing you to undergo a lot of challenges. You may be facing like a lot of oppositions as well. due to what you are experiencing internally. A lot of you guys may even find yourself sabotaging new opportunities or relationships. Like I stated, I do feel like there was someone who was trying to really get to know you. However, I feel like mentally and emotionally and even physically, you weren't in the right state of mind. You weren't prepared to actually give this person a real chance. Um, for a lot of you guys, this is because, again, because you went through something that was almost traumatizing when it comes to this past relationship, something that you're still carrying or holding on to, possibly because you never really got the opportunity to express how you felt to this person, or maybe this person, like I stated before, never gave you a direct answer or the closure that you were seeking. I feel like this person's avoiding facing you, okay? With that being said, it's possible that you were dealing with another air sign, such as yourself, a water sign, or an earth sign. Moving forward, so for a lot of you guys, it may have been easier said than done to just move on, because you may have received something that was unexpected from this relationship. For some of you guys, a child may have been the result of this relationship. For some of you guys, maybe it's multiple children. But I do feel like a child or a pregnancy may have been the result of this relationship. And for others, I do feel like maybe there was a miscarriage or a loss of a child. And if that is the case, my condolences to you and your family for your loss. With that being said, I do feel like this may have been the result of, you guys undergoing so much stress. I feel like this may have been the result of you feeling exhausted or just like completely like drained or burnt out. I do feel like this person may have lied and cheated on you, and that could have been the result of a child possibly being conceived on the side. And a lot of you guys have yet to heal from that news as well. And that could have been like the straw that broke the camel's back. That may have been the reason why you lost the willpower or the interest to continue to make things work between you and this person. So for some of you guys who have a child with this person, or you may have found out you were pregnant after, the relationship went south, you may have had to, take legal action against this person, especially if they, wouldn't pick up your phone calls, wouldn't answer your texts, wouldn't see you face to face. You guys may have decided to take this person to court. For some of you guys, you decided to completely like cut off communication with this person and focus on your own emotional well-being. I feel like a lot of you may have even been in a marriage, an unhappy marriage with this person, and you're filing for like legal separation or a divorce, but you're leaving behind a situation that was making you unhappy. You're seeking some sort of solitude. You want to just spend time alone, focusing on yourself. But I feel like things are kind of stagnant right now. Like if you are waiting for some sort of response or court proceedings, I do feel like right now things are at a standstill. Maybe because this person's like dodging the paperwork or something of that nature. Like they're not looking to take any sort of responsibility for their actions. However, your guides are also advising you to refrain from feeling like a victim in the situation. Again, understand that we all sign up for these soul lessons. So they're advising you to not feel victimized in this situation, that everything happens for a higher purpose, and you may not understand that purpose right now, but you will later down the road, okay? So right now, I do see you guys looking towards your spirituality or your religion for your solitude. I do feel like a lot of you guys will develop a lot more like discernment moving forward, so you can be a better judge of character. Some of you guys may also be seeking some sort of professional help, like maybe you're going to therapy or counseling for this. I just see a lot of you guys feeling down, like you have moments where you feel better, and then you have moments where you're like trapped in your own thoughts, and then it starts to like weigh you down physically and emotionally. A lot of you guys go through spells of feeling like internal conflict where you're like battling with yourself, and it's causing you to have like sleepless nights, where you feel like you're just not satisfied with anything or anybody around you. I see you guys getting into disagreements with other people. So what happens is if you're going through a lot of internal conflict and you're not able to express that or talk to somebody about it, I do feel like it's going to start being reflected to you through outside sources, meaning if you're constantly battling with yourself, then that energy is ultimately going to draw people into your reality who are also going to be at odds with you. So I would advise you to make sure you are talking to somebody who is knowledgeable, somebody who is experienced, somebody who can give you some sort of an objective point of view, okay? So don't be afraid to seek out professional help. So with that being said, I do see you guys experiencing a lot of blockages or oppositions. I see you guys being faced with a lot of limitations, but understand that these are self-inflicted limitations. They don't really exist. You're creating it through the way that you may be feeling, okay? And the thoughts that you may be having at this time. You may be dreading future events or a gathering. This can also be this person as well, who's dreading like actually having to face you or own up to their mistakes. So this situation definitely left you feeling disempowered. A lot of you guys are struggling with a lot of regrets or self-doubt, loneliness, wishing things were different or living in the past, wanting to turn back the hands of time. And I feel like this person may also be dealing with their own inner conflict as well. So you just need to step back from this entire situation. Like I said, seek help if needed, and go within to kind of regroup and recover from the situation to gain a different perspective. Understand that you are in fact being tested by the universe at this time. However, you need to remain spiritually grounded and remain in faith because the sun will rise again. With that being said, I do feel like you will come out of this and there is a new chapter awaiting you. And a lot of you guys will not see this coming, but this person is coming back around looking for forgiveness, okay? This person wants a new beginning. They want a new chapter. This person wants to clear out all that old baggage. They may come back around apologizing, asking for a second chance. But I see a lot of you guys creating some sort of boundaries with this person. You're not going to welcome them with open arms, okay? They want to repair whatever they broke, okay? So if it was in fact them tearing apart a foundation that you guys may have built together, meaning you guys had a home, you guys had a family. If they were in fact the cause of that, falling apart, I do see this person wanting to restore unity. They want to repair whatever family bond you guys may have had. It's almost like they're trying to work with you now. It's almost like they're trying to see things from your perspective. It's possible that they may have also sought out some sort of professional help as well, because this person was blocked emotionally. It's possible that they were just playing out certain conditioning that they may have gotten as a child as well. So they're trying to see things from your perspective. Although it's almost like they're going against all odds, I feel like this person is still looking to communicate with you and repair whatever it is that they broke, okay? Understand at this time that for those of you guys who have been doing the work, you are in fact protected by the universe, no matter what decision you make, but this person definitely wants to come back. I do feel like they missed out on a lot. Like they're understanding at this point in time that they missed out on, seeing their child or children grow up or being a part of their life. They understand that they missed out on a lot of experiences. They want to restore peace at home, okay? And there is the possibility that you guys can work things out and things may start to progress. But it's going to take a lot of work and you're going to have to take it day by day. I do see this person showing some sort of appreciation towards you, possibly because you had to hold it down the entire time they were avoiding you. But I do see you guys also experiencing some sort of gratitude that this person is even trying to put forth the effort, or that they're apologizing or trying to do the right thing. However, don't get ahead of yourself, okay? This could be short-lived, but this could be an earth sign or a water sign. However, it could be any other signs. Moving forward, you guys. So all of this person is coming back around looking for a reconciliation with you. Again, I don't feel like they're being completely forthcoming. I don't feel like they're being completely honest with you, because this person wears many hats, okay? Your guides are advising you at this time to make sure you are doing your research before moving forward. This person, I don't feel like they're in complete alignment with you, meaning I don't feel like you guys have the same goals in mind. I don't feel like you guys are headed in the same direction right now. So you may be faced with a lot of resistance, especially if this person isn't truly being 100% themselves. Maybe they're trying to be who they think you want them to be, which causes them to experience a lot of stress and pressure, which causes them to run away from their responsibilities. I don't know. But I do feel like this person also is coping with a lot of anxiety and stress in the demands of the world. So I feel like they have a hard time being an adult, okay? So yeah, this can also represent somebody who's childish, somebody who does adult things but doesn't know how to conduct themselves as an adult. Like, they can't handle the responsibilities of their actions, okay? So I feel like this can cause you to feel like not motivated to actually give this person another chance. I feel like this person leaves you to pick up like the missing pieces or the broken pieces whenever they decide to drop the ball. So with that being said, your partnerships are definitely being highlighted at this time. Someone needs to focus on their mental health as well. Maybe it could be physical, it could be emotional, it can be spiritual health as well, but somebody needs to focus on their overall well-being, okay? So there may be some sort of mental, emotional, chemical imbalance here that somebody may need to receive some sort of professional help for. However, I do feel like you guys will still stay a little bit optimistic about what can be, especially if this person is looking to get some sort of help. But I do see a lot of communication coming in. I see this person apologizing, trying to establish some sort of equal give and take, some sort of balance between you two. But you need to just trust yourself above all else. Trust yourself above this person's words or their actions, and listen to your intuition, okay? With that being said, I do see you guys entertaining a lot of guests, possibly at your home, children being at your home, possibly for the holidays coming up. It's possible that this person is looking to have more than just a co-parenting type of situation or a friendship with you. I do feel like this person has intentions on being with you romantically, but you need to really think about that, especially for those of you guys who may become intimate with this person again, because there definitely is an energy around that. I think you need to, again, do your research, really think about this, pay attention to this person's actions, not just their words, and trust your intuition above all else. I do see this person opening up to you. I feel like this person has a lot of trauma stemming from their upbringing in their childhood as well. Like I said, I feel like they're playing this out with you. So I see this person opening up to you. Again, make sure you're trusting yourself. I do see forgiveness happening here, but again, you guys are forgiving and not forgetting. I just see you guys wanting to experience harmony in your home. I feel like a lot of you guys don't want to repeat the mistakes of your parents, or like you don't want your child or children to have to experience what you experienced growing up, okay? And there's nothing wrong with wanting better. Just make sure that your actions are also following your desires. So I do see a lot of happy moments unfolding for you guys as well. It's possible that this person and yourself have some sort of age difference. If it's not a physical age difference, I feel like you're more experienced in relationships than they are. And I feel like they're not as financially secure as you are, like their foundation or their home is in order. But I do feel like they are reaching for financial stability. Like they aspire to have more and to be a provider. They just have their own issues. So I feel like a lot of you guys may have also fallen for this person's potential and not really seeing them for who they truly were. Or they may have put on this like facade of something that they weren't in the beginning in order to kind of like lure you in. This person definitely fails to reach every goal. I feel like they have high hopes. I feel like they have a lot of aspirations and dreams for themselves. I feel like they overpromise but underdeliver a lot of times, and they can be way too trusting of other people around them at times as well. But they do have like this spirit within them, like this drive within them. Like I said, they have a lot of potential, but I think you both need to work on your communication as well. This person's very opinionated, very outspoken, very sociable. So they know how to communicate. They know how to speak to you and speak to other people. But they're a bit of a risk taker. And if you decide to allow this person back in your life, understand that you are also taking a major risk as well. But I will get into that in an extended version of your reading. So this is an air sign, a fire sign, or a water sign. And the message that I'm leaving everyone with this month is, instead of asking if someone is your soulmate, start asking what this person is here to teach you, okay? With that being said, if you're looking to contact me or if you're looking to purchase my cards, they're available on my website. Everything's on lawdivination.com. The links are in the description box below, as well as the comment section below. The extended version of your reading is also in the description box below, as well as the comment section below. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Until next time.